Hello friends, welcome to Chella's Katruner. In Six Sigma series, in the last video we have learned process map. So in this video, we'll learn about cause and effect matrix, that is called prioritization matrix. So what is prioritization matrix? Basically this tool helps to prioritize the x's because we have listed out all possible x's. That may be 100 number of x's can be there. So in this tool helps to filter the critical x's. So for the funneling effect, this tool helps to prioritize the critical x's the top and non-critical x's into the bottom. So correlation is rated through 9 as a high impact, 3 the number is given for a moderate impact, and low impact is 1. So addition of all that data done, so you can see the matrix in the right side. So the total value, based on the total value, the prioritization done. So critical x's come to the top and non-critical x's going to the bottom. So normally we take 5 or 6, some cases 3 critical x's for the further analysis. The case to case it varies. Based on the criticality of projects, it get varied. So it is also called cause and effect matrix or prioritization matrix. So in this case, this all weightage, that is high impact, low impact, moderate impact, that has been given by based on the evaluation. So this evaluation would be maybe subjective most of the cases. So CFT involvement is very important because multiple people involvement will give a accuracy in the subjective results. So in some cases you can go for an objective with the data collections. For the critical projects, people take it into the conclusion by objectives. There we collect the data and based on the data, the numbers is being given. So we'll go to the example here. So we have seen some examples in the past case of process mapping. So the same scenario is taken here for doing the prioritization matrix. So let us see that in the next slide. Friends, the same example we have seen in the past video, that is in the process map, like forming angle 87 not okay. For that we seen the example of Six Sigma project where we are reducing the ppm level from 400 to 88. That was the example we have seen there. So continuing the same example here in the cause and effect matrix, here I have taken only 8 inputs, 8 x's as an example. But there will be a n number of x's for any project. It may go up to 50 to 60 minimum x's that should be there. Then only it will be you have to see in the holistic way. So that minimum 50 to 60 x's should be there. Then the cause and effect matrix should be little better and more accurate. And we should involve the people more to evaluate and give a numbers, impact numbers. Otherwise the error may be there. So it will lead to the wrong direction. So here we have seen in the previous slide, the high impact is given as a 9 and moderate as a 3 and 1 is low impact. That as well as, so our aim is only to reduce the ppm of angle. So angle means based on our data, we are having a non-conformance data. So whether if angle is going out of spec, that is in the higher side out of spec as well as lower side out of spec, both are treated as a defective. So in our scenario, in the project scenario, the data source all non-conformance is going out of spec, above to the specification. So that is what I have given you can see that there are 3 Y's I have mentioned, but for a project there should be only one Y which is important for an improvement. So that Y will be having a higher weightage and remaining Y's which may not be important for the project or maybe slightly supportive Y for the important Y which we focus for improvement. That slightly important or slightly supporting Y's will be having less weightage. So you can see in this case our data are showing that angle oversize rejections are there. That is what our intention to reduce the defects, rejection. So that particular Y as given as a weightage as 9 and remaining other Y's, angle undersize and dimension A not okay, that is all given with lower weightage. So we have already the impact between the blanking length and angle oversize is low. Such a way we have given correlation impact in the individual boxes. So we will see the two examples like RM tensile strength. So that will impact the angle oversize. That is what due to the spring back action. So if tensile strength is more or less, so that will impact the angle because it may lead to the spring back action in the forming process. So that is what highest impact, that's what 9 and 1, 3. Such a way the stopper position, if it is shifted, that will impact both angle oversize as well as undersize, as well as dimension, moderate impact in the dimension A. So these are all correlations evaluated and given the number. What we do, the correlation number into multiplication of importance, I mean weightage given for a Y in the project. So like 9 was the stopper position and correlation with the angle oversize. So that correlation as well as importance given to the through a weightage, we have given importance of 9 is given for an angle oversize to the project goal. So that 9 into this position 9, this multiplied, and that gives a output as a 81. Such a way each and every correlation as well as the weightage of Y is getting multiplied, and that value is getting addition, and through addition it is getting sum. So the sum gives a total value. That total value, based on the total value, that all x's are prioritized and highest in the top and lowest in the bottom. So that way it is prioritized. So that we are taking this, here I have given only 8 inputs as examples. That is what I am highlighting, only top 3 and taking out this top 3 for a further analysis. So if we are having more than 50 to 60 x's, so there we can take 5 to 7 x's, maximum 5 to 7 x's for a further analysis. So after completing of this exercise, we will be getting critical x's, as that will be taken for further data collection and even sometimes capability studies or further into analysis phase. So that we will see in the further forthcoming videos. Friends, hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe the channel. If you have any particular doubt or expectations, please mention in the comments, and thanks for watching. Thank you.